Welcome back everybody to another F124 driver career mode episode. Today head off to the Spanish Grand Prix. Feeling pretty confident about it. If you've not seen the last episode at Canada, very good episode there. Go ahead and check it out. But let's get rolling on this episode and jump on into it. So as we move here, let's check the messages. There's our new rival with Lance Stroll. So we'll see how we can compare there. Let's work on some of the specialists here. 4 laps using 2 different engine components during the race weekend. Or 2 sessions without damaging your car. We can do 2 sessions, I think. Wind tunnel engineer gives us aero upgrade time reduced by 15%. Very nice there. Complete any session with the fastest lap, or we'll do the average corner speed. I don't know why I keep backing out. I can just scroll through with the paddles. Complete 10 laps during the race weekend. Very easy there. And then complete the race strategy practice program on 2 different tire types, or we're going to do a driven lap in 2 different sessions. Perfect there. Driver details, very much above our target there. Accolades, making progress on everything. Just need some podium finishes to really start completing all those. Have 2 rivalries now with Stroll as well as Ocon. There's our driver ratings graph, and let's move to R&D here now. We've already got the Halo in the mix for the aero side thing. For the chassis side things, we're 20 points short on weight reduction. Waiting on stuff to come in for powertrain, and the durability side of things Ocon has been working on, so I'm not going to touch anything there. Let's wait a little bit, check the parts. 39, 55, that's probably fine though. 25, 59, I think we're fine there. 36. Yeah, so we should be okay here, without needing to move anything around. Let's advance here some as we get some resource points in.
All the new parts have been fabricated, and we're going to have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Let's see here, we can move on. Let's grab this chassis. Yeah, we need that chassis upgrade. We're quite low in terms of chassis on the R&D tree. Leaving us with 82 points left. Can't do anything else there. And let's keep advancing. The Halo does come in, and we are off to the Spanish Grand Prix at Catalunya. Let me jump into practice, and then we will head off to qualifying. Standard 300 resource points here. Up some in the experience. Expect everything else to stay where it's at. It does. And not really any gain there to our overall rating. We'll see what we can do here in qualifying. I feel quick, but not that quick. So we'll see what we can do. I'm not the best through sector 3 for sure. Car may be a bit heavy to hit some of the high speed corners well, but we'll see. They still haven't fixed this weird spit out point when doing a hot lap, but it's okay. Or an out lap. Flying lap, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. We'll see what we can do here in qualifying. There's also not a lot of places here to charge the battery, so we'll see what we can do in terms of that. It's a lot of high-speed stuff, so it's going to be very hard to be able to save any sort of battery around here. It's just a lot of high-speed type corners. So I don't know. We'll see what we can do here in terms of that, but I don't feel like with that we're going to be doing the best around here. Our strengths more play to the low speed corners rather than the high speed, so we'll see what we can do here. In terms of a lap, we set a fastest lap right off the bat, so I guess that's a good sign, but I don't expect to keep that. We ran a fairly early lap. We've dropped down to third now. Let's advance through some time. Let's tentatively set another set of tires here. Keep advancing. 9th. I think we've got to go up for another lap. We're really good through sector 1. But yeah, we're going to go out for another lap here. I don't think we can afford not to. So go out here, see what we can do. Hopefully the track has evolved just a little bit. Send that ERS down to none right away. Try to save as much of it as possible
1 minute to go
for this actual lap. But we'll see here. Now using it all up now that we're on the straightaway.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
Back up the hot lap mode here. Deploy some. Get boost on this straightaway there. Up into the green a little bit. It's the first time I've seen that this lap. I was wide that corner. Do some deploy. It's a good turn for that corner. Do some ERS. It's a little late on the DRS deploy, but I think it's going to be alright. Maybe how I can get through Sector 3, or how well I can get through Sector 3 here. Not bad, not bad. Tried just going flat out through there. It didn't really work for me. But we were in P11. I think we could have gotten away with not running a lap there. In fact, I don't think we really actually did anything there, so maybe just wasted some tires. No, maybe we went up a little bit. Did Ocon make it into this second session? He did not. He's just barely out. So once again, we beat him in that case. Let's move to Q2. I don't think if we're going to quite have the pace to make it into Q3. Let's set those tires there. We'll go out your standard bank lap and then wait to see on another lap, see what we're going to do there. Just trying to stay off throttle there because I didn't take the ERS off right away. So we're going to overtake down this specs, or this front straightaway rather. Back up in the hot lap. Once we get through that corner, use some here. There we go. On the brakes there a little bit early, but I'm hoping it gives me a better run out of this corner here. And I really try and nail sector 3 here. We'll see what we can do. Very nice there. Going to try to wind this apex out a little bit. Get a better turn off. Yeah, it cost myself some time there with an early upshift. See where we're at here. Sitting right on the cusp here. Granted, that's an old set of tires, but still. Yeah, we're down 14th. So we'll see how much time is. They're worth a half a second. Over those, well, what were, they're not really worth that much then. Let's keep advancing here. Okay, let's go out now. And let's see what tour lap we can put in here. Though I don't really necessarily anticipate making it to Q3. I was trying to lift and coast there a little bit for the ERS, up that charge a little bit more, but it doesn't look like it worked.
And that's P13.
We'll use it all up here on that front straightaway. I know it doesn't leave me much for the rest of the lap, but it's the best place to use it. So, you go purple in sector 1. I think we've got some fairly good straight line speed, and that helps me out as well with that long straightaway. Up a little bit of time here so far. Good turn in there. Good job on the ERS deploy. It was well timed. Using some here. You got off the corner well. Out of it. Back on it. Fairly good lap, probably the best lap I put in so far. Puts me in 12th, but fairly happy with that. Definitely cannot complain with that result. So we'll see what sort of grid penalties are in place. That may move us up the order a little bit. Let's jump on into the race after we check the rating. Expect pace. Oh, I didn't know I could skip through that. Guess it makes sense. Pace is up because we're up 4 positions higher than expected. Now let's head off to the race and see what we can do there.
so many eventful races here in Barcelona over the years. Do you remember Max Verstappen's first win on debut for Red Bull here in 2016? 2 years before, we had the dramatic coming together of Hamilton and Rosberg going towards turn 4. There's always a treat in store as we head back to the Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and we welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector, shortening lap times and reducing the total running to 2.9 miles and 14 turns. This was actually the original setup for the track, and it hasn't been used since 2007. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Lando Norris lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Fernando Alonso, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Leclerc, Hamilton, Sainz, Stroll, Zhou, Russell, Benjamin, Bottas, Albon, Sargent, Ocon, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And joining me in the commentary box today with the best view on what is about to unfold and some strong views on the action we're about to see, Naomi Schiff. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
You've got some work to do to match your result from last race. Come on, we know you can do it.
So not sure if we can match our result like the engineer said. I don't think we're going to have the car to do that, but looking at the strategy, I'm actually going to go with the alternate strategy. I know it's going to be slower, but I'm going to feel a lot more comfortable going medium to hard tire here. Or if we did, that's more personalized. What if we did a lap stint on the sauce? No, it says we should do saying, how is it going 13 before? Not doing that. Let's just toggle. Oh, what was it? There we go. We'll do that. I expect that's going to be the best that we can do. And I'm seeing quite a bit of tire wear here, so let's just do that. We'll see what we can do here. I think one of the lesser engine parts is starting to fail. We've got Stroll up here that we are fighting in the point standings.
Somewhere on the MGUK. To manage this, we're going to need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Oh, that's not fun. Great dive down there into turn 1. We were side by side. Now Stroll pulls up in front of us. Use up a lot. ERS here. Make a dive. Very nice. Stroll takes a look to dive back at us. Cannot do it. We're currently sitting in 9th at the moment. Wait, why are we on the softs? I could have sworn I selected the... Oh no. This is not what I wanted. Okay. We're going to need to go to the hards instead of the mediums. Because otherwise this is not going to be a fun race at all. I thought we were on the hard or on the mediums to start out with. That was the plan.
Start was fine.
That
Let's
was
try and move
the
forward.
right call to make. Use up some
DRS
ERS
has been
here.
enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I need to make a revision to the pit strategy when I get a chance to. Well, that's not very often around here.
Keep it up.
We're going to be very slow here in a little bit, though. This thing eats tire worse than, I don't know, not as bad as China, but
The energy store's depleting, reducing our overall capacity.
Thanks.
The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
so what I'm hearing is just don't use the ERS. I don't know. I have been noticing that effect on the energy store, though. I'm upshifting just a little too early coming out of that last corner. Stroll gets past us here, using up all the ERS. It's going to be 3 wide down in turn 1. And Stroll and Joe are still side by side. Now they clear out. Stroll makes a move up the inside. We give him room. Maybe too much room. Cuts down across our nose.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Man, I thought we could get him back there. We're going to have DRS coming up here into this DRS zone. Oh, we got a lot of dirty air there. Wow. Joe got past us there again. Need to stick with Stroll here. I'm not sure if tires are falling off already or if.
Temperatures are vital for tyre wear, as you well know. So
Yeah,
we
it's
need
going
try
to be.
and keep it in the green.
Oh
Okay,
my
so leading our
word.
teammate by 1.9 seconds.
Yeah, we're getting swamped here. What in the world? What did I do? It's like that we have so many right-handers around here, I think. There's a lot of them. And a lot of high-speed ones at that.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon.
There's nothing I can do here. We're just kind of a sitting duck. Oh boy. I'm having downshift and into that corner. The engine's also very hot. So that's fun as well. This is just not going to be a good race at all, is it? Verstappen sets a fast lap. Oh boy. As we continue to go backwards here. Oh boy. We're getting up over 300 degrees on that left front. We've got to switch to the hards. I'm not sure what When do I pit? End of lap 10. I don't know. It's
The underbody's taking a little damage. Just watch out for it.
is left front going to last that long? I don't know. It's going to be close.
6 seconds.
Using up everything we've got here. We are so slow. And we're losing so much time.
Too hot. Engine is running too hot. Let's keep it a bit cooler for now, please.
We'll try, but no promises. Try to minimize the high RPMs. Be a bit quicker with the shifts. Yeah, this may be another really bad finish here. We'll see. I'm not sure how did I just not select the personalized or alternative strategy? I'm not sure. Must have been what I did. But see, is Ocon going to give me the room here? He is. We're going to dive around the outside. Which turns into the inside, which turns to the outside. They're clear. Doing fine in terms of the engine temp right now. We'll see if that continues. Still pushing pretty hard. Left front is continuing to die. There's just a bunch of right-handers around here. I mean, there's a few left-handers, but if you compare the tire wear, as you can see, there's a lot more right-handers than there are left. A lot more high-speed ones as well. So that'll be fun to try to deal with.
Okay, the next car is one of the Williams. Okay, gap ahead. 3
Yep, another.
seconds.
Oh no, both the Williams are past me, aren't they? I couldn't get back past Sonoda there. So Sonoda's gone past me. I should probably let Ocon go here, but I'd like to try to finish in front of him, running wide there. I'm just losing all grip in the corners right now.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Yeah, we're not getting past them. We are experiencing the dirty air, though. So we're going to go... I can try to go 13 laps on these, I suppose, but that's going to be one basketball on the left front.
Really good. You hit that target nicely.
I've got about ERS on the straight. Hulkenberg won't give me room. We were 3 wide there. We've cleared Ocon back. Okay. Nice move up the inside. I've got no turn off.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Of course I have. When I sign this thing, I need to box. I need to box the slap. Box the slap. Box the slap. Box the slap. Or not. Fine, we'll just box the slap anyways. I've got to come in. We're on auto on the damage repair. We'll see if they replace the front wing. I'd kind of like it to be replaced, but it's not going to get replaced. Okay.
We had an issue attaching the right rear wheel. I know it's not ideal, but let's try and put that behind us now and get back into this race.
Oh, it's a really slow stop as well. Yeah, we're not doing anything for the rest of the race.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
So we'll see if we can make anything happen with these hards. Again, just probably my own idiocracy that put me in this spot, but I don't know. Nothing we can do about it now. Okay, keep going. See what we can do. Pay attention to the tire wear on these tires as well. Let's pay attention actually to the temps, because I do expect to overheat these tires as well in all reality. No, mediums to the hards was definitely the call for this track. Oh yeah, we're going to overheat these tires as well. No doubt. Alrighty. Work that right front for a little bit and straight back to the left front. And back to the left front. We'll pay attention to the right front for just a couple seconds. And just a few more seconds again. And now back to the left front. And probably the worst corner for the right front and the entire circuit. And then everything's back onto the left front. Do some ERS. Yeah, just not ideal here. We are making up some time to the cars in front, but it's just going to be another lonely race. Lots of laps, surrounded by ourselves. So we'll see what we can do here. I could really use a safety car with about 10 to go. I throw on a fresh set of mediums, just make a bonsai run. Be pretty nice. We are slowly catching some of these guys on the softs, though I don't think it's going to be enough in all reality. The left front is starting to cook. It'll soon be ready to have a barbecue on. And we're starting up to turn. Perfect. We're going to start that already with, 21 laps to go. Perfect. So that's just what I want to feel. Like, that's insane. We are 60 degrees hotter.
Got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake
between the two front tires. There's a 60-degree difference, or there has been. Good thing is though that the engine temp's back down. We're not using as much ERS. I think we were really cooking that engine for a while. That and the dirty air of everyone, but we'll see our gap to some of these cars. You actually don't lose that much time on a pit stop at this track.
Okay, mate, we've got some clear track in front of us, and let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
So we're going to they may burn up still late in the race. We may be able to still make up time on them late in the race, depending on how well my left front stays on. So they're on the mediums. Apparently they're able to push the medium tire for long enough, or the soft tire for long enough that makes it viable enough to be able to use the mediums. We are going to overtake Ricardo, but that's a long stop. He may have had some wing damage.
Or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
You were just yelling at me. Use it up. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to complete this low go. We are. Yeah, I'm starting to lose grip in that left front for sure. Teammate is finally in the pits. Yeah, he's ahead by quite a bit. See what he's able to do. He may be actually looking at some points this race. I'm not sure. That puts him up quite a bit ahead of, at least when Ricardo was in. Ricardo didn't come in until around this time. I know Ocon's back quite a bit as well, isn't he? He is being smart and going to the hards here, though. I'm not going to be able to win that fast of a lap time. Not with how the tires are. I maybe should have saved them some, but tried to slow up and then go for a fast lap. I don't think I'm going to be able to go for that fast of a lap. It may be able to happen if I can get through the second sector well enough. It's going to come down to the second sector whether I can. That wasn't terrible. I tried downshifting to get a better drive out. We'll downshift there. Use up some of that ERS here. We aren't terribly far away from Hulkenberg either. It's Magnussen that we're farther away from.
Okay, well, it wasn't to be this time, but not to worry.
Oh, we weren't far off.
This race, so let's focus.
About 2/10 off there. Let's try to run down Hulkenberg if we can. But with the current state of the tires, I'm not sure it's going to be able to happen.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 4.7
trying.
seconds.
They gained so much on me through that corner. I was starting to wear him down a little bit, but through that corner he just pulled like 3 or 4 tenths on me. I will admit the hards are doing better than the softs did, but yeah, we need some tire wear upgrades on this car. Overall, just some chassis upgrades. This thing is heavy and not nimble at all. Get some weight out of this thing and it would help the tire wear, I think, but %, that's not terrible, but it also worries me some because that means it's not fully fallen off yet either. Now it may be just about there.
Be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
They've been there for about 5 laps, but thanks for the update. I guess this is one thing to consider. I'm not sure. We may be able to defend against Ricciardo here. I don't know, it's going to be close. His tires should be cooking by now as well, though, so, well, depending on how much the AI are cooking their left fronts. I don't know how you don't cook your left front here, even if you are the AI. But it will be interesting to see, like, if we go to another team next season, which I sure hope. It's not that much a lap. He's been right around 4 seconds for a while now. Back to what I was saying, it'll be interesting. I hope to be in a different team, hopefully a better team, next season. And in which case, I think it's going to be very interesting to see what the differences are, like, in our performances in that season. Some of it's going to be overall improvement just because I know the track's better, I've logged a lot more laps, that sort of thing.
Okay, here's the gap that we're
hopefully I won't have some of the stupid mistakes. But hopefully with the better car I'm able to put up better performance as well, because I don't feel like, yes, the starting out on the sauce was probably my fault. That's probably why I fell off so quickly at the beginning.
19.6 seconds.
But this tire wear I don't feel like is necessarily my fault, because man, this is quite severe. We're getting quite hot. There's a good chance that Verstappen comes by and laps us this race. We've still got 14 laps, and he's 2 sectors ahead of us. So, oh boy, this will be a fun one, won't it? It should get entertaining for a while, though, as Ricciardo slowly catches us. I guess the other thing that could happen is that they are going for a two-stop. A two-stop actually may have been the way to go around this track. To get just cooled rubber, not even necessarily fresh rubber, but cooled rubber. That's not going to die right away, but kind of dug our own hole here. We're maintaining fairly nicely to Ricciardo here. We're not making up any time on Hulkenberg. But keep moving here. We are slowly charging up the battery. I have it on medium deploy right now, but it is slowly charging the battery. Granted, it's taking longer than it should with some of the parts we have going out, that sort of stuff. But see here, Magnussen has overtaken Ocon. I wonder if it's a Alpine thing then. Magnussen just overtook Ocon on the mediums, and they should be getting to the point by now where the hards are starting to make their transition to being the preferred tire over the mediums, and it would not appear so. Magnussen seems to be pulling away some,
after that
so.
front wing damage, we've got to look after it now. Please protect the front wing. Come on.
I have been. As long as Ricciardo doesn't get here too quickly, we should be fine to complete that. Just keep running here. That's all we really can do.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Alright. We can use it this lap. I'll drain it all one straight away since apparently our energy store is going bad. And we can't handle too big of a battery charge.
Okay, gap to the
Let's
car
do it
in
all
front,
here.
8.1 seconds.
And it's not that long of a straightaway either. It should not be using up that much battery, but whatever. Should just use 60% and one straightaway, and it's not even that. It's a decently long straightaway, but it's not extremely long there, so. It does expand our gap to Ricciardo though. That's nice. The left front is slowly gaining more and more heat as we continue to move. Which is not good. We still got 10.5 laps here. And there's not a great way to go about this track to cool off the tires without losing extreme amounts of lap time. I mean, you carry so much speed down into the next corner even that you throw off your rhythm completely if you don't push through the corners, which makes it so hard to try to save the tires at all. And this first sector is so hard on that left front. It's all just a bunch of left-handers through there, so, or a bunch of right-handers rather. So the left-handers actually kind of help out the temp of the tire because it's not under load. Is that a blue flag? Or blue light, rather?
Okay, gap ahead, 8.4 seconds.
I'd say Verstappen's very close. Yeah, he's
The car
getting...
behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Good to know. We are finally starting to put a bit of a gap on Ricardo. Downshift there, I had to keep it on course. Verstappen's gotta be coming up here soon. We've got the blue flags coming. I went wide there. That's not going to help the tire wear. And very interesting. Ricardo seems to be, or no, he's dealing with all the leaders. And it's not Verstappen in the lead, actually. It's, I would guess Alonso. If it's Stroll, I'm absolutely screwed in terms of our rivalry. But that's why he's losing so much time.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Yep, we'll give it up here on the main straight.
Green flag.
There we go. But Ricardo must be down in the thick of it right now because he's losing a lot of time. I got a wake of dirty air there. And Verstappen actually managed us lap traffic there a little bit better than Alonso. Allowed him to get past Alonso. Now I see why Ricardo dropped so much time to us. The big group here. I'm going to try to time it for the front straightaway again. Where that timed itself out right or not, we'll see. No, it's not going to. Nah, I think we can hang on. Do the same thing here.
Great stuff. It looked like you made easy work of that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
Okay, back on it.
Gap to the car in front.
I think we definitely handled that
13.0 seconds.
much better than Ricardo did. At least a little bit better. We're just struggling back here on our tires. And it's not really... It's not like we've made any real mistakes. Yes, we gone off circuit a few times, but it's not like I've done any super stupid moves around here that would cause me to lose a whole bunch of time. The car is that slow right now that we're being lapped, and not just by the leaders either. It's been what, back to 7th or 8th that's lapped us, so just keep moving. I'm going to use ERS here. We've got, I think, another Ferrari coming up on us here, so I do anticipate that. Blue flag here soon. I'm not going to be able to time that one well, I don't think. I think he's too close to try to hold that off for the main straightaway, but I suppose we'll see here. We just lose so much time through here.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Yep. Blown by here. How much did Ricardo catch up there? Just a little bit ERS. We did not handle that one well. Got a little bit of DRS here though, that's going to help me. We are lapped by even 8th place right now. The tire temperatures are actually doing better now late in the run than
indicating high levels of tire wear at this stage.
This should be. Oh yes, we are very high actually. In terms of that tire wear. Hopefully we don't end up with a puncture. That would be quick right in the race. But we've only got
so gap to the car ahead.
3.5 laps now
7 seconds
left with being lapped, so we should be able to make this work. We are losing time to Ricardo though. Again, I didn't like where we had to give up that spot to Sainz, but probably was the best spot to give it up in comparison to the rest of the sector. We've got a Mercedes coming up on us here. That's also going to be a blue flag. Let's try to be able to time this better. Using up all the ERS. Got just 3 to go now. 3 laps to go. I'm getting through these corners better, even with the worn state of the tires. I'm downshifting more, not putting so much stress on everything. Surprised I haven't gotten the blue flag yet. So I expect it here soon.
blue flag.
There it is. So that go here. Oh, that's going to really hold me up. Go, please. Yeah, it was not the right place to do it. I should have tried to hold off for the front straightaway. Ricardo's going to be close now, I think. Unless there's a bunch of lappers coming by. Which there may be. 2 laps to go. Do I dare look at the tire wear? I know it's bad. I'm starting to wonder if we'd be in danger of a puncture here. I think this is Stroll.
Okay,
it is.
Flag conditions create a gap and let the car behind through.
So Stroll is going to be gaining an advantage in that rivalry. We've got to kind of give up our run of DRS here, unfortunately. Allows Ricardo to catch back up some. Trying to get better turn. Okay, this is kind of scary. The tire temps are actually starting to drop. I should check this out. 88%.
2 seconds a lap to the car behind. 2 seconds.
Well, it's because I had lap cars. This is our last lap of the race. No puncture, please. Or at least make it cool if we do have a puncture. Let's go spinning wildly out of control.
Gap ahead, please. 20.6 seconds.
That or at least follow me to try to limp it back to start finish line. Tire is so dead though. Shouldn't be worried about any more blue flags. Max Verstappen wins the race. Who's up to me or us here? I somewhat want to puncture just for the video title, but couldn't get it.
That's the end of the race.
That thing is so beat up. 19th is not last place, which is something. But not ideal there. Tires just were dead, so
drivers are en route to the podium as we
see how everyone shook out here.
Well, what an end to another fantastic
Verstappen, Alonso, Perez, Piastri, Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, Sainz, Russell, Stroll, Bottas, Guan Yu, Sargent, Albon, Ocon up to 15th, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, us, and Ricciardo. Hulkenberg also got lapped, but I can't see how far ahead of us he was. But yeah, let's head back to the main menu. I've got nothing else to say about this race. Just move on. It's really one of my favorite racetracks, but not ideal for the car. So yeah, let's move back to the main menu and wrap things up. Experience goes up, racecraft goes up by 5, awareness goes up a fair amount, pace actually goes up, focus goes down. That's quite interesting. No DNF, rivalry, and the objective there. Overtakes. We had like no overtakes, but okay. Rivalry, and okay. I don't think our overtake should be that high, but it does help balance out the finishing versus starting position penalty there. 1 warning. Yeah, all good there. Again, the margin to the fast lap is still broken, and that's about what we expect. Recognition 42. I don't know if that's up a little bit or not. Let's keep moving here. I think we completed all of these. We did. Very nice there. Should be getting some more and more perks as we move there. See where we're heading off to next. Not sure. Love how we're just awkwardly standing over there. Ocon's got durability upgrade on the MGU-K, was that? Next, off to the Austrian Grand Prix. Lots of high speed where I feel like we're okay. Lots of lower speed corners as well, which we are pretty good in. Let's take a look at the standings. We currently stand in 12th, 5 behind Stroll now. We were only 4, but he did put up a point that last race. I believe so. Stroll, yeah, he got 1 point last race. So, yeah, we'll see what Austria has in store for us. So, I hope you enjoyed the episode today, guys. Quick turnaround to Austria, so we'll see what we can do there. But hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one.